Well, this is Conversations with Dad. And Dad, we'll start our bowl. What are your bowl predictions for 2017?
In
what?
Football.
Patriots win again.
They win another Super Bowl.
I like them.
But who will
I
they
think
beat?
the Raiders will be in the AFC Championship game if the quarterback stays safe.
Squeaky.
Because I thought they were the second best team in the AFC.
Yep.
If Green Bay gets any kind of help,
Defensively.
they could wind up in the AFC Championship game again.
Yeah.
But I do believe it goes through Atlanta or Dallas. But I would give Green Bay the edge if they get any kind of defense and some people who can stay healthy and a running back. So I go with Green Bay. I like their chances of winning the NFC. So Green Bay, New England.
Green Bay, New England. Who will win the NFC East?
I don't know.
Well, according to you, it would be the Giants. They could beat Dallas. It's the only team that dominated Dallas. So it's not a bad pick. I kind of lean towards that way too.
The next question for the day is, is Cousins worth a multi-million year? He just got franchised. Next year, is he a multi-million-dollar contract?
They said he threw for more yards the last 2 years. But every time you go back and throw the ball nowadays, it's not like it was in the old days. So,
Nope.
and it's still translating into wins. Good risky in football will have a running game. It does not. And they had a pretty good defense with that. So, but the old risky in football was run. So I don't even think they will go to the playoffs, even if they keep them.
Wow. Which teams who did not make the playoffs this year will make them next year?
That's the reason I stayed away for 2 days. You remember when I stayed away for 2 days? I stayed away because I figured.
Carolina, I can go with Carolina or Arizona, or maybe even both. On the AFC side,
I say Denver.
Denver will probably be the most likely to make the playoffs. I go with that too. Yeah.
Well, the next question for the day is, who are yours? You said New England was your Super Bowl champions. How does what's New England's record in the Super Bowl when they go to the Super Bowl? What's their record, win-loss record?
They'll win 12 regular season games easily. If not more. And I think they'll win 12, 13, 14 games before they get to the Super Bowl.
I know how I'm going to do it.
That's a pretty big prediction. Does Green Bay get to a hot start this year, or a slow start like they did this year?
I think Green Bay gets a better team. And healthy Aaron Rodgers, they're going to do good.
Yep.
If he stays healthy, they're good.
Your next question for the day is, do you like the NFL Combine, or you wish it get over with?
I don't care anything about it.
Me neither. It's a sad day.
I mean, they ain't throwing it on the field. I don't care to watch them doing it, jumping, running, jumping.
I know. Your next question for the day is, Adrian Peterson is most likely not to stay on the Vikings squad. Where would be a good fit for Adrian Peterson?
I like the best. The one I would think of is Green Bay.
Green Bay.
He'll run and pass.
No, I just heard the shit.
Yep.
He won't be relied upon to run all the time, but he will be carrying the ball 15 times a game. And then Green Bay threw the ball about 90% of the time last year, so I like his chances as Green Bay. Well, his big 2,000-yard seasons, that ain't gonna happen no more.
No. Last time he hit 2,000 yards was in his MVP year, 2012.
He got it against the Vikings, I mean Packers, didn't he?
He was for 200 against the Packers on both occasions, I believe.
On the next third shade, we talk about the
I think he did
WNBA,
it
and they do.
to Green Bay.
Of course.
That'd be a good fit for him. Your next question for the day is the Oscars. They got political. Do you think Trump is going to talk about them?
I wouldn't waste my time. I don't think he will either.
And that can
They're
mean
just a bunch of people
urinating more
pretending to be
waking up
somebody.
at night for bathroom
Yeah, they
trips,
got all the money.
dribbling or sudden urges,
Yeah, they get
or problems with intimacy.
TV
When you call the
camera
number on your screen,
where
you'll
everybody
get
can
a
hear the
free
views,
bottle
but
of Super
I
Beta
don't
Prostate,
care.
America's
I
number
mean,
one formula
really,
for prostate support.
they don't live in
For
the
you,
real
this
world,
means
not like
less
we do.
urges to urinate,
They don't
more
really
sleep with less
literally
interruptions,
physically work.
easier bladder emptying,
Their
and a
idea of work
healthier
is
romantic
acting,
life.
getting their lines
Guaranteed. You
right.
should know that
I imagine
half
you
of
get
men
stressed
over
out about
50
that,
live with a
but man,
growing prostate.
it's a lot better
But
than
you can
carrying
address
and
these
lifting
problems by calling for your free bottle
and
of
having a
Super
bunch of
Beta
bills
Prostate.
and kids to
Go
take
right
care
now
of.
to get your free
They
bottle of
don't
Super
have
Beta
all that.
Prostate while it's still
Yeah.
free. Call
Not like we do.
1-800-937-8589
I guess their toys
or
cost
visit
more, but
superbeta.com.
physically
That's
they're not working like we do.
1-800-937-8589.
Your next question for the day is Donald Trump. I think he's going to elect someone to the Senate, if I'm not mistaken. When he
I
appoint,
don't
he
think he
can,
can do that.
he can't do that.
No. Put a senator, no. Has to be voted upon. Well, where's he gonna put in?
I have no clue, but he's going to appoint someone, then they got to vote for it.
Oh, well, he's trying to appoint a Supreme Court justice. Whether they do that, I don't know. You can rest assured this, the Democrats gonna
I
find
lead
their
a
own
pretty
way.
active lifestyle. I live on a
A
ranch
lot of them
in Texas.
Republicans will
I
as
wore a
well.
colostomy bag as a result of a pretty
He's
bad
trying to make
injury.
some
When
bold
Liberator
changes
Medical
now.
said,
He's
"Why don't
having
you sample
resistance
out
on
this
both sides of the
colostomy?"
aisle.
It was amazing. This one
I
had
don't
a
know why these Democrats
culture,
are,
it
a
conformed
lot
to
of
my
Republicans
body, it
don't
was
like
low
him either, but
profile, and it
somebody's
was a
got to do
product that I
something to
probably would not
straighten
have
this
learned
country
of
out.
not
He's
for
trying.
Liberator
They'll give him a
specialists.
chance.
I don't have to
Was
worry
he
about
my
leaking,
first
I don't have
choice?
to worry
No,
about
but at least I give him
ballooning.
this. He
I don't
is
have to
trying.
worry about
And he
the
ain't
way
scared.
that I move.
No, he's not.
My activity level
The
has
next
been
question for the
heightened.
day is
Spontaneity, confidence,
baseball
confidence
season is
especially.
about to hit
It's as if
the
you
air.
don't have a colostomy bag
Who are your
at all. I
MLB?
would give
Who's your
Cole Flash
World
for the
Series
design of the
champion?
video
The
more than
Boston Red
Attaboy.
Sox.
They get it.
I like the Boston Red Sox from the American League, the Atlanta Braves, and the National League. So I got a feeling it's gonna be Boston and Chicago again.
Wow. Well, there's no, what year did Big Papa retire? Was that
Last year, or the year before, I can't remember.
your next question for the day is, do you think the Cubs repeat?
Red Sox.
Yeah, I heard this challenge online. I wonder if you can answer this. Name 9 teams. Names that don't end in S.
Only $9 and only at Little Caesars.
Red Sox, White Sox.
Hernia mesh warning. If you suffered serious health complications after having hernia surgery,
They don't
call
end in S.
1-800-718-9700
Red Sox, White
You
Sox.
may be
That's
entitled
it.
to significant compensation. Mesh
That's
products
two.
used in
You
hernia
said it was
surgeries
nine?
have been linked to
Nine
serious
of
health
them.
complications.
If you or a loved one have
Yeah,
suffered any of these complications
Yeah,
after
I
having
know.
hernia
They're
surgery,
ending this.
get serious.
I just
Get
tried to name
Stewart.
Orioles.
Get started.
Call
Blue
1-800-718-9700.
Jays, no.
Is that Credit Karma again?
Devil
Just listening to my
Rays.
score change. Do you want to check yours?
It's basketball, baseball, football, and etc.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's more than that.
Yep.
Well, I don't know them all. I just know the Red Sox, White Sox.
They said
There's
business
the
casual.
Orlando Magic, the
I
basketball
love
team.
summer weddings.
The
Yeah, maybe it's time.
The
we should check
Oklahoma
my
City
credit- Try
Thunder.
Credit Karma. It's free.
I guess I'm gonna get my tablet right fast.
That's all right, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't need none.
Give yourself some credit.
Your next question for the day is, who do you think? Well, I don't know what else to think of basketball because we don't watch it. Is it hard to get into basketball for you? You played it before.
Yeah, I played it, but I enjoy playing it better than I do watching it.
Everyone moved on his own, but you had to talk him into it, didn't you, Casey?
It's not a game to me like it used to be. Centers,
Turn this town
those
inside out.
guys,
Maybe 10
they
times
made a
as
big
hard
difference
for
in the
us now.
game. They're not even hardly part of the game now.
How'd he talk you into it? It was all getting
I
restless.
guess your forwards and guards ruled the roost in centers.
What he admitted or
Then you got Dwight Howard. He couldn't hit a free throw. Shaquille O'Neal might be the last powerful one. He couldn't hit a free throw.
No.
But before then, you had
Maybe we ought
Jabbar,
to just forget it and ride out of here.
Chamberlain,
Good
Cowan.
idea.
And he had some good centers. Now we don't.
Any man who rides out of this
Yeah,
town in the next
Parrish.
couple of days and don't have a really good
Yeah,
reason
people
for
made
it.
an impact.
Gonna
Not
have
no
a
more.
posse
I
on his
mean,
trail before he gets 5 miles.
it's sort of like quarterback. If you had a good center, you were pretty good. I know you got to have a point guard, but that center used to be where it was at. Money.
Yep.
Moses Malone, he was a great center. But now we don't have that.
He really don't even
It's a different game. Much
Well, I got
different
a couple
game.
other plans
3-point
up my
play
sleeve.
was a big deal when they first started.
We need
It
a
was
couple
good for the
days.
game, but I also think it's taken away from the game because
get out
now
of this town
nobody
because
goes inside the paint. Now man, there's more 3-point shots taken and dunks and hook shots and stuff in the paint. I'm pretty sure there's more 3-point games.
Now, your next question for the day is,
Goodbye.
Magic Johnson has taken up the new GM for the Lakers. You think he makes the impact?
If he can manage like he could be a point guard, he'll be fine. But I don't know. I don't know if he's. I don't know he couldn't coach. So
Well, we all know that the Charlotte Hornets are owned by Michael Jordan.
I don't know what Michael is a billionaire. Why don't he spend some of that money and make Charlotte better? I
Yeah.
like to see that.
We must have went through.
Give us something to cheer about.
You and I
Yeah.
saw one face that I saw
Your next
around
question
the
for
block.
the day is,
You know, it could be that none of them
who do you think the Browns will pick? Will the Browns pick a good guy in the draft, or will he leave next year?
It's the truth of the matter. Whoever the Rams pick is probably an upgrade. I think they got a good tight end.
reminded me of somebody.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Gary Barnage.
Barnage. All right.
I don't think he had a brother used to ride with him too. Well, that might explain quite a bit.
Well, of course,
That's about it.
They got Barnes, they got Pryor, and that's about it. And they got a good tackle with
Running
Thomas.
backs improved that they can run from time to time too.
If Millie was here before,
We
Yeah.
still wind up losing or
probably had.
we'll find a way to
well, let's
lose.
go get him, lock him in jail.
I,
don't have any charges against him.
no matter who they pick, they're gonna do all right.
Yeah, but I can't prove it.
It's
What
an
are
improvement.
you thinking?
Well, let's give them this. A majority of their games, they played it close.
And they tried hard.
Even though
They
force
probably played it, showed up to play every week, but that's how badly they were put together.
Well, I guess I better get going if I'm gonna catch that stage.
Now,
It should be very
we didn't think that Alex Mack for the Browns would make a big impact in Atlanta, but he did. That offensive line was solidified.
Yeah.
And look at what happened when he left Cleveland. All their quarterbacks got hurt.
Yep. They stayed hurt.
Yep, and your next question is, can RG3 revive?
Man, Cleveland. I don't know if he ever survived. I hate it. I wish he had made it with the Redskins. And I wouldn't be worried about Kirk Cousins right now.
I mean, important thing.
He didn't make it. He had the opportunity. Every week they would take his highlights and show where he blowed his
Tough
read.
Oh, I don't know. What do you want with it?
Obviously, he was playing off the cut, off the cusp when he was doing all this stuff in his rookie year. But they done figured him out, and he came back. After he got hurt, he ain't never been the same. I don't know if he ever will be the same.
Same for Kaepernick.
Yeah, but Kaepernick, I don't know how he could go from where he was to where he is. But they did.
They were NFC champions one year, going back to have one game, go to the Super Bowl, then they go 8-8, 3-13, now 2-14. What in the world do the Niners need to do to get better?
Maybe Harbaugh was a better coach than people give him credit for.
Yeah.
When I said I was going to send for you.
Look at Michigan, they're doing a heck of a lot better now.
They haven't beat Ohio State yet.
Well,
That's something they're going to have to do.
the next question for the day is, Can it be All-Americans from college football? Can they beat the Browns?
I don't think so. They'd probably give them a better game than most.
Medicare Parts A and B and want more coverage? Guess what? You can apply
The All-Americans versus the Browns.
whenever you want.
I don't know.
Open window.
You think the Browns can win?
That means now may be a great time to shop for an AARP
Yeah, your
Medicare
next
supplement
question
insurance
for
plan
today is,
insured by United Healthcare Insurance
let's
Company.
talk about, let's get a
Medicare
little
doesn't cover
political
everything.
here.
And like all standardized
I heard
Medicare
many
supplement
celebrities and
insurance
many
plans,
comments
these
saying
don't
that
cover what
Obama
Medicare
was
doesn't
our
pay.
greatest
So don't
president
wait.
of all
Call now to
time.
request your free decision
Dan,
guide.
No.
do you think he was the worst president of all time?
I think Jimmy Carter still
These
has
types
it.
of plans have no networks.
But he's right there with
So
him.
you get to choose any doctor who accepts Medicare patients. Rates are
If
competitive.
you like gay marriage, he's
and
your
they're the only
president.
plans.
If you like abortion,
Remember,
he's your
these plans
president.
let you apply all year.
That's well within the drinkable
If
standards.
you like his healthcare plan, then he's your president.
Yep.
Pure,
You can keep
certified
your
to
doctor
reduce
number
lead and
one.
over 70 other contaminants.
Growing up, we would
Everybody says
we
more
danced in a
people
German
insured,
dance
that's what
group.
people forget.
I would later hose
A
them.
lot of
When I
people's
first got on
premiums went up.
Ancestry, I was really
A lot of
surprised
people
that
who
I
did
wasn't
have
finding
insurance,
all
they
of
lost
these
theirs, and
Germans
now they
in
have to
my,
get on
tree.
this man.
I
So
decided to have my
it's
DNA
a-
tested through Ancestry
it's
DNA.
a-
The big surprise was we're not German
Yes.
at all.
it is a mess, but
52% of my
when people
DNA
report
comes
it,
from Scotland and
now
Ireland.
report the truth, but they're not
I
going to
traded
do
in my
that
later
either.
hose
We saw that in Duke.
Ancestry has many
We
paths
saw
to
that on
discovering your
ESPN.
story.
Yeah, they like that stuff. Them white boys supposedly tore, raped that black woman. She's lying the whole time. And she's got 17 people's DNA on her. I don't get it.
She's in jail now.
Well, she ruined a lot of people's life at that time.
Sciatica
Yeah.
or other chronic
And
spine
so as
conditions.
people were
Are you
depressed,
ready
and
to
they
find
were
lasting
convicting
relief?
them.
Call Laser
They want to say it was some white privileged people.
invasive spine surgery to learn how a less than
And
1
it
inch
turned out to be a whole big lie to go out.
within a few hours of surgery, free from chronic back pain.
Yeah,
with
it was
no
a big
hospital
lie.
stay and no lengthy recovery.
But that's basically what the media is. They just blow stuff up, trying to make it into.
Take your first step in joining
Just
over
like that,
60,000 patients who found lasting
what
relief
was
at
it,
Laser
that guy in
Spine
Ferguson?
Institute.
He charged policeman shot. He was supposed to be racist. What's he supposed to do? So they say come and get him.
Yep. They thought the video was a lie. The video shows everything on it.
And people going in Baltimore and burn down their own place.
Yeah.
And I guess they're gonna say that white people made them do that too.
A lifetime of standing tall.
And
My friends know me so
hated
well.
that man
They
died.
can tell what I'm thinking.
He did too.
Jezebel. But what they
Next
didn't
question
know
for
was
the
that
day
I had
is,
dry,
what are
itchy
your thoughts
eyes.
on
But
white
I-
people
So I
when
finally
they get up
decided
and
to shut my
protest
eyes
for
and
Black Lives
So
Matter?
When is it chronic dry eye? To find out more,
Well,
chat with your
they're
eye
probably
doctor and go
thinking
to
of being part of the
myeyebalm.com.
friends, just like them
All
folks
about
were thinking they were
eye
gonna be part of the solution with Malcolm X. They don't mind getting their money, but they don't want their opinions.
No.
And that's the truth of the matter. Black lives matter and so does whites. And the people that says that, guess what? They booed them off the stage. So,
He came back and apologized.
which one's racist then?
Yeah.
If they both ain't important, then none of them should be important.
I'll say all lives matter.
Right, either they do or everybody
Everything all right,
is
Casey?
a racist then.
Yep.
Leave them horses down there at the end of the alley.
The
like I
next
told you?
question for the
Just like
day
you
is,
said.
in your opinion, who was the greatest president of all time?
Ronald Wilson Reagan.
There's only 2 deputies.
He turned around a bad economy. He turned around a country that was
Divided.
very weak,
Should take them
turned into a
5 minutes to go that
national
way.
power again.
Here.
I just want to talk to you a minute
We
ago.
were a better country than we've been in a long time.
There's a two men you said you didn't know.
There were some things he did I like. He
Get out of here. No.
he
She's going with us.
beat 2 million people amnesty, really, in his day. And now that's turned into 11 million. At least that's what they counted. It's probably more than that.
And you take it easy, you won't get hurt.
The next question for the day is, What was your favorite time to be alive in the United States? Was it the 80s, 70s, 60s, 90s, 80s?
The 90s got the best decade for me. I got married, I had a job. So that was great. 80s were my high school years, they were good. And ever since then, I had jobs, they never been born, and not now a bit.
No.
My next question is, what about Ivan Koloff?
Oh, let's talk about Ivan Koloff for a minute.
Late great Ivan Koloff.
Ivan Koloff passed away this past, what, Saturday? And how was Ivan Koloff to you as a kid?
He was a wrestling bad. He was a good bad guy. And you heard me say he wanted to be the good guy, but he was so ugly. And he could never be one. Ivan Koloff was nice man. Might have been one of the nicest ones. He gave his testimony on TV that he was a born again believer. That him and his son, his nephew, Nikita Koloff, he brought him into wrestling. Nikita brought him into the church, and it turned out to be great.
Yeah.
Ivan was a born again believer. He was very personable, very nice to everybody who come out and talk to him. Even give him a brother a birthday wish. He's a world champion of WWF back then, but not in the Hall of Fame. That's a good one. And I mean, how do you have people like Snoop Dogg in the Hall of Fame and not Ivan Koloff?
They have Donald.
Figure that out.
They had Donald Trump in the Hall of Fame.
Well, figure it out. Why?
I know.
And you don't have a ex-world champion in the Hall of Fame. He also was done a lot in the NWA in our time. WCW, not too much. Maybe he did, but he was in there for a little bit. I remember him with people like Paul Jones, who was under assistant living now. He just made things nice, and he was a good, nice human being. And he really wasn't a wrestler. He was from Canada. And he really ain't a bad guy. He just played the part.
What is this?
He's one of a kind.
The next question for the day is, we're talking about Ivan Koloff. He's talking about his experience with you. And Dan, what did he say to you when you talked to him?
He basically talked about the old guys. He was Barry Darso.
The surgeon's been killed.
He was one of the pressure cruise chefs or something like that.
Look, this is a very
He
dangerous
wound
mission.
up being
I'm not going to blow
Rico,
any
and that was
sunshine up your
the
skirts.
worst of his
Any
character.
volunteers?
But he was very
I'll go.
nice speaking about
What
him.
about a surgeon?
He also
Sure got quiet.
I don't want anything I say to be
talked
misinterpreted.
about Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes had passed away when we talked to him.
Sorry, not straws.
Well, what have you got?
Sausage from breakfast.
I told
You
you
said he got cheated in that.
Who did?
Koloff, we were talking about some guys got cheated.
Oh, he was talking about when Nikita turned around, turned his back on him.
I should be excused. I've
And
seen
he had
them.
brought Nikita into wrestling, then his uncle, and all that. And then his nephew, Nikita, took Dusty Rhodes over him. And I'm having to say, yeah, imagine that. he was a pistol out. Definitely will miss him.
Yep. The next question for the day is, the Hall of Fame looks like this based on my knowledge. Kurt Angle's in the Hall. He deserves to be there. Beth Phoenix, don't know. I don't think that's a good pick. If it was your Hall of Fame, Right now, 2017, how
Now
would
I
it
gotta
look
find
like?
someone to do the
Ivan
government job.
Koloff being.
Yep.
I'm surprised they had a Hall of Fame so long. They didn't have Bruno San Martino in it.
Until 2013.
That was kind of a joke. Why do you even have a Hall of Fame at all?
You do
They
trust
kind of
Father
forget
Moses.
that they just brought in Larry Zabisco.
Can you believe?
And San Martino had some great matches in the town. We have a lot of characters, not wrestlers. You got the Godfather. That was a wrestler. He was more or less a gimmick.
He was a good dude.
Whole train, as he said. And he also played Papa Shango. That was a real highlight in his career. You had other wrestlers, but they don't wrestle anymore.
And I expect to find all my aftershave.
There is no Bret Hart. There is no Ric Flair.
That's my secret weapon.
Chris Benoit, when you lock him out, he was good.
As a wrestler, he was one of a kind. What will not get him to the Hall of Fame is what happened.
Man, he did some crazy stuff. There's no doubt about that.
And what he did could never be forgiven. The next question for the day is, who do you think who's next in line to be in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know. If they keep going, they can get it all in for it's all said and done. They're picking like 5, 6 people at a time. Rock and Roll Express deserves it.
I think they're in there this year.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle deserves it. Guess best finish is the women's division.
I don't know. If I see someone who does, if I see a wrestler like Melina, Reese in the Hall of Fame, I'm not going to be too happy about it.
I don't know. They just keep kicking.
Yep. In your opinion, what was the greatest era in wrestling? The greatest era in wrestling.
Don't think of me as a woman.
80s and 90s.
Well,
It blew up.
it blew up in the late 90s and early 90s when they got late.
80s too. Didn't hurt.
Yeah, the golden era, the new generation era. In my opinion, one of the greatest era, the attitude era, and the ruthless era, and this era.
I thought they called it fake now, so it's kind of useless.
Yeah.
Once you know it's fake, and it's only a stage event.
I knew it at the beginning. When I was little, like 5 years old, I thought it was real.
You never know this is an aid station.
Your next question for the day is, in the first 100 days, how does this administration work?
He's trying. But he's having fights all the way through it. And he will be fighting for the, if he fighting for the next 4 years, and if he wins again, he'll be fighting for 8 years. And they'll have the media against him every day. And it's just what it is.
All right, we'll make this our sterile area.
We're about to close it out in a minute. This is second to last question. Alright, your next question for today is, who has the best defense heading into 2017 in the football league?
I guess the Patriots. I don't know.
Your top 5 would be Patriots, Broncos,
Broncos can stop, but they can't stop people for the whole game.
Chiefs, and your last question for the day is your top 5 offenses for 2017.
Falcons, Patriots, Cowboys, Falcons, Patriots, Cowboys, Giants.
Giants?
Yeah.
Wow.
And New Orleans.
And New Orleans? Your top 5 offenses: Falcons, Patriots, Cowboys, Giants, and Saints. That's it for Conversations with Dad. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to the Papa Sam Radio Show. And that's it for Conversations with Dad. Bye, everyone.